Attention passionate Chicago, BEARS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, BEARS. Let's get to the news in what's turning out to be one of the most intriguing trade developments of this NFL season. The Chicago Bears are reportedly gearing up for a blockbuster move that could reshape their passing game and elevate their offensive firepower to new heights. The buzz in the league suggests that the Bears are closing in on acquiring Drake London from the Atlanta Falcons, in a deal that's sure to excite fans eager to see their team contend at a higher level. The trade, if finalized, involves Chicago sending a second-round pick in the 2026 draft along with a fourth-round pick in 2027, in exchange for the talented wide receiver. Additionally, the Falcons are also reportedly looking for around $12 million in cap relief, which Chicago is willing to provide to make this deal happen. This move isn't just about adding another receiver. It's about transforming what was already a promising offense into a true aerial threat capable of competing with the best. Drake London, a big slot receiver known for his contested catch ability, that knack for snagging those tight, high-pressure catches that can turn the tide of a game, fits perfectly into the Bears' offensive scheme. When you look at London's career stats, it's clear he's a guy who's made a significant impact despite some injury setbacks. Over his career, he's hauled in 194 receptions for 366 yards and scored 10 touchdowns, all while maintaining a PFF grade of 87.9, which is pretty solid for a young receiver still developing. His 2025 season has seen him play 11 games, with 68 receptions on 110 targets, accumulating 842 yards at an average of 12.4 yards per catch and a YAC, yards after catch, of 4.8 yards per reception. He's also scored 5 touchdowns this year, and his contested catch rate is around 52%. Despite a hip injury in Week 4 that limited him for 3 games, London has shown he can be a reliable target, especially when healthy. The Falcons, on the other hand, are sitting at a 5-6 record, and their offense has struggled to find consistency, averaging just 23.8 points per game. The team's offense has been somewhat cautious and inconsistent, partly because of their quarterback situation and a focus on rebuilding the roster with an eye on the future. Atlanta's management appears to be skeptical about their deep passing game, especially with Kirk Cousins under center, who's shown limited effectiveness on deep throws, with EPA, expected points added, around 7 on those attempts. The Falcons are also prioritizing cap space, especially to invest in their defensive line, which is crucial considering their pressures are around 30%. Their rebuild is centered around strengthening their running game and shoring up their defense, making the trade for London a strategic move to bolster their offense for the present and future. But for the Bears, this isn't just a move to fill a gap, it's a statement of intent. Adding London, who has been a dominant contested catch receiver and a matchup nightmare, pairs well with their existing core of wideouts like Moore and Odunze. Together, this duo is expected to generate over 100 yards combined, pushing the Bears' passing offense into the upper echelon of the league. The expected impact is huge, a projected increase in passing yards, a boost of approximately 22% in EPA per pass, and a rise in points per game from around 24.2 to nearly 28. This kind of offensive upgrade can be the difference maker in close games, especially in the NFC North, where division rivals like the Packers and Lions are also loading up. The Bears' offense, already ranked among the top 5 in the league, would become even more dangerous. The addition of London is expected to increase their touchdowns by around 12%, while their YAC, yards after catch, statistics would rise to about 5.2 yards per reception. This improvement not only helps their passing game, but also makes their attack more effective against cover 3 defenses, where their EPA is currently around plus 0.10, but could see a significant boost with London's contested catch ability and his knack for winning jump balls. His presence on the field would help create mismatches, especially against zone coverages, and open up opportunities for other receivers like Moore and Odunze, who are both strong route runners but need a reliable possession receiver to complement their speed and agility. The impact on the Bears' overall offensive output could be transformative. With London on board, the Bears could see their points per game climb from 24.2 to about 28, a substantial leap that could turn close losses into wins and put them squarely in playoff contention. Their red zone efficiency would also likely improve, as London's ability to make contested catches in tight spaces is unmatched. This move is reminiscent of some of the most successful trades in recent NFL history, like when the Eagles acquired A.J. Brown, which instantly transformed their passing attack and made them a serious Super Bowl contender. If the Bears can pull off this trade, it would send a message to the rest of the league that they're not just rebuilding, they're ready to compete now, and they're stacking the deck with talent that can make a real difference. The defensive side of the ball would also benefit indirectly from this upgrade. With a more potent offense, the Bears can control the clock longer, keep their defense fresh, and reduce the pressure on their secondary. Plus, the offensive improvements could help mitigate some of the issues they've faced with turnovers and interceptions, particularly as their passing game becomes more efficient and less predictable for defenses to scheme against. This is especially relevant as the Bears look to make a push in the NFC, where a balanced, high-powered attack can be the key to playoff success. The addition of London could also boost Chicago's chances in the postseason by providing an X-factor against top-tier defenses like those of the Eagles or Cowboys, especially considering his ability to beat man coverage and make contested catches under pressure. In terms of their long-term outlook, this trade signals that the Bears are not just aiming for a quick fix, but are serious about building a dynamic, explosive offense that can challenge for the Super Bowl. If they manage to integrate London seamlessly into their scheme, with Moore and Oduns providing additional firepower, they could become a nightmare for defenses in the NFC. The potential for a 100-plus-yard duo, combined with a significant increase in their points per game and third-down conversion rate, makes Chicago's offense a real threat. And considering their current roster and the talent they're accumulating, the sky's the limit for this team. The NFC is wide open, and with this move, the Bears are positioning themselves as serious contenders, ready to take their shot at the Lombardi Trophy. Now, let's not forget the importance of the fans in all of this. Chicago has always thrived on passionate support, and moves like this only serve to energize the fan base even more. Think about the excitement of seeing London lining up in Soldier Field, making those spectacular contested catches, and helping the Bears climb the ranks in the league. It's a bold statement, and if everything falls into place, it could be a turning point for this franchise. The city's love for its team is unmatched, and the hope is that this trade will bring a new level of excitement, a renewed belief that the Bears are heading in the right direction, and a genuine shot at a Super Bowl return. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. So in conclusion, this potential trade for Drake London isn't just a splash move, it's a statement. The Bears are making their intentions clear. They're serious about becoming a high-powered, explosive offense capable of competing with anyone in the NFL. London's arrival would give Chicago a versatile, contested catch weapon that can stretch defenses and create mismatches all over the field. It's reminiscent of some of the most impactful trades in recent history, and if they pull it off, it could be the catalyst for a postseason run that takes the Bears right back to the Super Bowl. Of course, everything hinges on the final negotiations and how well London can adapt to the Bears' system, but the potential is undeniable. Fans should be excited because this isn't just about adding a talented receiver. It's about transforming the identity of the offense and giving Justin Fields even more weapons to work with. And as we all know, in the NFL, having a dynamic, multi-dimensional attack is often the key to playoff success. The Bears are positioning themselves to be just that, a team that can go toe-to-toe with the league's best and make some serious noise in the postseason. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.